Hi guys, hope you all are doing good. Yeah, I hope you already have revised the content what I had discussed yesterday, and hope you are solving questions also based on this, and I'll bring the questions as well in upcoming lectures. So let me discuss the theory part first, because basic mathematics include only theory, because these questions directly never comes from basic mathematics. Yeah, obviously all questions of physics are connected with basic mathematics, so you will have to understand the basic mathematics. Without this you won't be able to solve the questions in the NEET or JEE examination. So let's have a clear and crystal clear concepts of basic mathematics, so that you will be very fast, and these basic mathematics are going to help you to solve the question in a faster way, because that is the requirement of the competitive examination, isn't it? So let's proceed, sir. In last class we discussed plane angle, as you can see, and plane angle was equal to d theta is equal to d L upon r, means plane angle is equal to arc length by radius, sir. Here I wrote this, right? So you might have studied this. What is the SI unit of it? Plane angle is radian. Another unit you might have already known this, degree. So radian to degree, how to convert, yesterday we discussed, and 1 degree is including we can say 1 degree do have 60 minutes and 1 minute do have 60 second. We discussed this here. We have discussed, sir, angle values, values of function, right? The sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. We got the value of 30 degrees, 37 degree, 45 degree, 53 degree, 60 degrees, 90 degree, 180 degree, and more. I also discussed the general idea how to calculate for different values. See, here we discussed. So in detail we discussed, and if you haven't gone, please watch this part 2 of basic mathematics. It will help you a lot. Now let's proceed with common identities that are sometime we are using in physics. So let's use that. Let's discuss that. What are these common quantities? Let me start. So common identities. See, these identities most of you know, but I am just making you recap so that you will remember once again. A plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Simply you should remember in this form, right? You can convert in other forms also. So a minus b, which are important only, that only I will discuss. Rest extra things I am not going to discuss here at all. A minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square, sir. Next is, you should remember a square minus b square. Most of the time I'm going to use this, right? What is this? A minus b into a plus b. See, most commonly used equation is this and this. Most of the time we are going to, this also we are using, right? So a plus b whole square things are mostly coming, but cubes are not coming. You can go through if required, but these three are much important for your physics problems, right? Next is quadratic equation. Quadratic. See, again, how these formulas are coming we will discuss in binomial approximation. So anyway, these general equation I will discuss. This is special, these are the special equations we are discussing. So general will be a plus b to the power n. N may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will discuss that, right? So quadratic equations. How to solve quadratic equations, sir? Let's discuss this. A brief discussion I'll do with you, because so that you can keep in your mind, and over the time you can use this also when required, right? So quadratic equations, if I'm talking, see, standard form of quadratic equation is a x square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Why x square, sir? Because the highest power of the variable must be 2 for quadratic equation. This is the condition, sir. So okay, the highest power of the quadratic equation must be 2, sir. Sir, where, here one thing you should keep in, where a must not be 0. Why it should not be 0, sir? Because if a is 0, x square into 0 is 0. So the equation will convert into bx plus c, that is the linear equation, sir. X power, maximum power of x is 1, then it will become linear equation. So in that case we can't say it is a quadratic equation, that's why a must not be 0, right? Next, how to solve this, how to get the roots of these type of quadratic equation. So it's easy, there are multiple methods, right? You can go with the factorization method, but I'm discussing one method because one method is enough to solve all the questions of physics. So I'm discussing the formula directly. Sir, how to write the formula of root? X is equal to x1, if I'm talking x1 is equal to, or you can write alpha. X1 is generally, some book writes alpha also. So x1 is alpha, that is equal to minus b plus root over b square minus 4ac upon 2a. What is x2, sir? Root 2, that will generally denote with beta, and that is equal to minus b minus root over b square minus 4ac upon 2a. These are two roots of this quadratic equation, sir. You should keep in mind, right? Next, you sometime in class 10th you might have studied, just I'm revising for class 10th, right? So what is this, sir? Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Do you remember something? Yes, in class 10th these were common to use. Sir, alpha into beta, product of the root, these are the sum of the root, and the product of the root is what, sir? C by a. Just remember this, that's it. No need to remember extra anything, because these are enough to solve questions, physics questions of NEET and JEE. So let's focus on the other part, that is binomial theorem or binomial approximation. So first let me discuss binomial theorem. This is important, sir. Why? Because this is an additional thing which you will be discussing in the JEE student will be discussing in maths, but NEET student won't be discussed. That's why it is becoming important. So you should go through this in detail, so that whenever and wherever you required to be used, you can use it and get the answers also. Binomial theorem. Binomial theorem. What is binomial theorem, sir? If I am discussing binomial theorem, sir, binomial theorem says that if a plus b power n is there, so how to expand it? So it can be expanded, I am writing the formula, then I will explain it. nc 0 a power n b power 0 plus nc1 a power n minus 1 b power 1 plus so on we can add up, plus nc n a power 0 b power n. This is the expansion, right? So this expansion can be written how, sir? Here involves nc. C is what, sir? Let me discuss this. Actually it is important to discuss these important here. Here first point is nc 0 I wrote, so I am writing NCR, because R, see 0, 1, 2, 3 means up to n it is going. So I am taking NCR. So what is the expansion? What is the formula of combination? This is the formula of combination, sir. Combination and permutation in class 11th you will JEE student will be studying this. So now NCR is n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. This is the formula. What is factorial again? Because factorial you should also understand. Sir, if I am talking about n factorial is nothing, it is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into so on up to what, sir? Up to 1 factorial. You will go decreasing up to 1, right? 1 factorial, right? Or you can go with 0 factorial. 0 factorial is 1, sir, okay? Up to 0 factorial. Now, sir, you can write like this also. N factorial can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial. Means you can keep in somewhere also. N into n minus 1. You can decrease. Until you are not getting 0, you will write factorial only. That's it. So this can be also written as n factorial can be written as like this. N into n minus 1, n minus 2 factorial. Means until you are not getting 0, you will write in factorial form only, right? So you got this factorial form. Now next thing is I need to discuss here this formula. Let me expand this formula further. So if I'm talking about a plus b to the power n, I discussed, right? So can we write like this? NC0 is, when you will expand in this form, you will get 1, right? So a power n, b power 0, don't need to write. NC1 means n, you will solve it, you can get it, no need, because there is no requirement of expansion, because I already told you the formula, you can do it by yourself. So I'm just discussing the formula, sir. NC1 is n, and a power n minus 1, and b power what, sir? B power 1, right? Plus so on up to here. NCn is again 1, a power 0 is 1, and b power n is left over. Now next is, so this is the expansion we got, right? Sir, here 1 factorial you'll have to write. Why I will discuss. Actually here, see, r factorial was coming, the 1 factorial. Next term will be NC n into n minus 1. Okay, I am writing the third term also, so that you will have more clarity on this. N into n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial a power n minus 2 b power 2. Similarly, so on you can go up to bn, sir. Right, here it is dot you can write. Now next is, sir, instead of a plus b to the power n, can I use it if a is equal to 1 and b is equal to x I am using? Then what can I write, sir? I can write this same equation like this. Instead of a we use 1, and instead of b, x power n. Sir, what is this? Can we substitute a with 1 and b with x? Yes. What is this, sir? Here it will become 1, and here it will become n into b. B means x, it is, plus n into n minus 1, it is 1 factorial, sir. Okay. And here it is 2 factorial, and a is 1, so no need to write it. B is x power 2, plus so on plus up to x power n. This is the expansion you should remember, sir. Very important. This is called binomial expansion, right? Fine. Sir, binomial expansion you understood. Now I want to do binomial approximation. Now my my intention is to make you understand binomial expansion. So what is binomial expansion, sir? A binomial approximation, sir? Approximation. Because my target was to explain this part, what I am going to explain now. Sir, binomial approximation, can we say if x is very less than 1, much less than 1, means 0.0001, 0.002, like this. So if number is less than 1, let me explain one thing, sir. Okay, let me write this above equation. Sir, if I am saying x is very less than 1, can we say like this? 0.1 whole square is how much, sir? 0.01. 0.1 whole cube is how much, sir? 0.001. Means if I am increasing the power over the number which is less than 1, the number is further decreasing, sir. See, sir, let me explain one more time. 0.1 power 4. It is what, sir? 0.0001. Sir, isn't it decreasing further? Yes. So if I am giving the power of a number less than 1, and I am increasing the powers, the number is further decreasing. So can we say this, the above equation can be written as 1 plus, let me change the color. Yeah, 1 plus x power n is almost, sir, here I am writing 1, here n into x, because 1 factorial is 1. Sir, n into n minus 1, 2 factorial, okay, I will write, but the thing is, if I am writing x square means the number which is lesser than 1, if I am squaring it, is going to further decrease. So can we say the extra terms here coming, because power is increasing, so we can say 0 plus 0 plus 0 means all are going to be 0. So now next is final expression you should remember is 1 plus x to the power n is almost equal, almost approximated, right? So is 1 plus nx. This is important, sir. Sir, here we can apply for minus also. If it is 1 minus x to the power n, here minus sign will come. Very important and very widely used. See, I'm going to use it almost 100 to 150 times in entire 11th and 12th. Really very helpful formula. Why? Because most of the time much hard work will be reduced by this formula. And you can reduce. This is where students lag. See, this is where the IITians do the effort, show the effort, because they know how to handle the question, right? The toppers of NEET, they show the talent of them. These are the things they know. That's why, right? I'm trying to make you in that level. So please remember this formula and apply this. Sir, can we apply in questions? Sir, just I'm giving a small question, because anyway questions discussion will be in separate video. So I'm just discussing a small question. See this question, sir. If I have a question like this, what, sir? Root over 1.01, then can we simplify? Sir, if I'll go with the general method, you won't be able to solve the question properly. Can you solve me? Pause the screen and solve this question. And now see my answer also. See how easily I am managing this question. See, 1 plus, can we write 1 plus 0.01 power 1 by 2, sir? Easily, it's a true fact. Now, sir, next is 1 plus, sir, isn't it looking like 1 plus x to the power n? What is the condition of x, sir? X must be very less than 1. Sir, condition is if x is very less than 1. This is the condition, na, for binomial approximation. Yes, I am satisfying with this condition. It is less than 1, sir. So that's why can we write 1 plus n? N is 1 by 2 into x is 0.01. Sir, this is approximated, so I will write approximation symbol here. So approximated value came out 1 plus 0.005. That is what, sir? 1.005 is the answer, sir. So it will just take 2 seconds to solve the question, because I explained you, that's why I took this much time. But while you are solving the question in the examination, it won't take much, sir. It's going to rocketly speed calculation, right? So you can do it, sir. Thank you so much. Next is, sir, I'm going to discuss about AP and GP. Most commonly we use AP and GP also, because when I will discuss the kinematic collision chapter, in that collision chapter I will calculate the height, I will calculate the distance, I will calculate the velocity after nth rebounds. So there I am going to use this GP, and AP GP most commonly we are going to use in physics, sir. So let's proceed with the AP first. Arithmetic progression. See, I'm going to discuss the formula only. In class 10th you might have studied in detail. So but now I'm not going to study detail, because I'm not discussing mathematics entirely. I'm discussing just basic maths which you need to know, right? Arithmetic progression, right? So what is, I'm writing the full form for the few students. Arithmetic progression. See, what is arithmetic progression, sir? AP. See, if you will observe like this, I am writing just A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, means the numbers like this. Why I wrote like this? Because you know, see, here it's a common difference. A plus D, what is the difference, sir? D. If I am doing A plus D and A plus 2D, what is the difference? D. So the common difference is D. So can we generalize this last term, sir? An must be A plus what, sir? Last term, if I am talking n minus 1 into D, isn't it? A plus n minus 1 into D, because first term is A, second term is A plus D. Second term means 2 minus 1 it is. Here third term is A plus 2D, means third term it is. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Similarly, A plus n minus 1 into D, isn't it? So easy things, right? Next is, if I am discussing sum of n terms of AP, Sn. So sum can be written as n by 2, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Sir, sometime this formula can be written like this, n by 2. Can we write like this? It's a plus a n, sir, last term. Sir, see, 2a can be written as a plus a, and that a plus n minus 1 d is an. So I am writing an. So this is n, or sometime it is also written as last term also, by 2 a plus l, last term. These are just a common symbol, you can remember, right? This is the formula you should keep in mind, sir, and this is also important, sir. In AP these are enough to understand, that's it. Next is GP, geometric progression. See, if you think I'm going faster, you can pause and you can understand. If you are finding any difficulty to understand, please comment in the comment box so that I'll get back to you and with the correct explanation. And yeah, if required, I'll share you my contact details. You can connect with me for further understanding. Yeah, I'm going to help you out, not to worry. Just curiosity should be inside you, right? If you are not willing to learn, I can't teach you, but if you are really willing, I'm always there to help you out. So please reach out to me whenever required. GP. So if I'm talking about GP, geometric progression, sir, you will find geometric progression like this, right? First term is a, second term is AR, third term is AR power 2, fourth term is AR power 3, means like this, right? Last term will be a r power n minus 1. So what is last term, sir? I am writing an is equal to a r n minus 1. See, simply we can understand. Sir, you can give the numerical values also. I am just giving a symbol, right? So for your understanding. Next, summation of n numbers of GP. So what is this, sir? So if you will add, you can prove it, but I don't want to prove it because proof is not required, but what is required is formula now. So a into r n minus 1 is equal to, can we write like this, a into r n minus 1 by r minus 1. Next is, sir, this is one formula when r is greater than 1. If r is less than 1, the Sn can be a into 1 minus r n power by 1 minus r. If r is less than 1. So these two formulas you should remember. Sir, actually you can write any one of them and negative sign is coming, no problem. You can change the orientation. Negative sign from upside also downside. Negative will be cancelled. So no need to worry. You can remember either of the formula. Next is, sir, special thing in GP you should remember is what I am going to explain now. Sir, if n tends to infinity, means if there are n number of terms in GP, you can use the above formulas. But if the number of terms are infinite, means n tends to infinity, means how many numbers are there, how many terms are there, infinite terms. Then how to manage, how to solve the summation of all these numbers. So can we write like this, s n tends to infinity, then a is fine, 1 minus r power what, sir? Infinity, almost infinity, divided by what, sir? 1 minus infinity, sorry, r is not infinity, my mistake, 1 minus r. So r power infinity, and if r is less than, if I am saying r is very less than what, sir? 1. If r is less than 1, can we say this term is going to be what, sir? 0, sir. Why? Less than 1, what I told just in binomial approximation. See, if the number is less than 1, if you are increasing power, the term is, or number is tending to 0, means it is almost 0. So can we say the number less than 1 power infinity is almost 0, sir? Obviously 0. So we can write like this, 0. So a into 1 minus 0 by 1 minus r is, finally we got a by 1 minus r. So s infinity directly you can write is nothing is equal to a by 1 minus r. This is widely I am going to use in physics, right? So why I'm discussing these things because at that time to explain these things it will take time, sir. So why to do these things there? Because these are maths. We should not use much maths in physics questions, otherwise physics question will become look lengthy, sir, right? So it's better to learn these mathematics prior solving the physics questions, right? So this is what you should understand and you should keep in your mind, right? Next I'm going to discuss is logarithm, right? So let's discuss logarithm. Sir, if I'm talking about logarithms, sir, what is logarithms? See, again I'm going to talk about it in brief. Wait a second, let me drink water. Yeah. So generally I'm going to briefly discuss this. Log. What is log? Let me discuss this first. Sir, if I'm writing log of b to the base a, understand, sir, very important and very useful in maths as well as in physics, because obviously these are going to be used in physics, that's why I'm teaching you. Log of b to the base a is, let's say, m for your, just these a, b and m are just numbers, you can understand. Sir, can we convert from log to exponent? Yes. How, sir? B will be equal to a power m. This is the exponential form and this is the logarithm form. Sir, this is log form, this is exponent form, exponential form. Sir, very important, from log to exponent, exponent to log, this is the conversion. Sir, this b, here you can see b will just come in left side, and a is base, sir. So a will be the base of power m, and m, log of values are always powers, right? So log value, log of b to the base a is nothing, it is m, m is nothing, it will be the power of base. So power of base, this thing you should keep in mind, that's it, right? Next is, sir, if I want to, if I'm discussing different formulas of log, so let's discuss the formulas, then I'll come to the types here. So very important, and I'm talking about few formulas, important formulas of log, important formula. Of log. Sir, here base may be anything, I'm not considering base should be 10, base should be e, base may be based on question requirement. Sir, if base is anything, then you can write first formula, log of a, log of a plus log of b is nothing, log of a by a into b, log of a into b, a multiplied by b. So similarly, second formula, see, you can simultaneously you can say log of a into b is equal to log of a plus log of b, log of a minus log of b is equal to log of a by b, right? Log of a by b. Third formula, log of m power n is equal to n log of power m. So powers always come in front of the log, right? This thing you should give. These three formulas are basic formulas. Now additional few formulas I'm discussing for your convenience. Let me discuss this. Fourth formula. Fourth formula is log of, if I'm saying log of a to the base b, it can be written as log of a by log of b, means base will also become log. Sir, then what about the log of a base? Here base you didn't write. So base you can choose any, but it should be same. If I'm talking about base is x, so this will also be x. That's it. Understood? You might have cleared this, right? So log value, here log may be any value, right? But should be same, right? This formula you should keep in mind. Any confusion, sir? No confusion. Now, sir, fifth formula. Fifth formula is, if you are having expression like this, e or a, oh, leave it, no required sir, this formula is not required, so why to make it complicated. See, these four formulas are important because which are going to be used, that only we need to discuss. For extra things it's a burden, so why to remember those things, because in physics out of these log formula no other formulas are required. These three are important main, but this conversion of base is also important, so you should remember. So next is, if I am talking what sir, types of log, logarithm, types of log are of generally two types sir. Now two type means why, I will let you, most of the students are getting confused in these two types. Sir, if I am saying log of a to the base 10 and another time I am saying log of a to the base e, sir, there I was not considering base and I considered a base x, so base may be general, but when you will talk about the special log values, so log values can be obtained in based on two bases, one is base 10, the other is base e. In books most of the time log values are given in terms of base 10 sir. So let me discuss in terms of base 10 what is this. So log of a to the base 10 can be written as log of a simply, but log of a to the base e can be written as ln a sir. Very important and very exclusively, because most of the, if students are finding this value they are getting confused. So what happened, why it is written like this? See, log of a to the base 10 can be written as log of a, simply no base is required, but log of a to the base e can be written as ln a. Sir, if a value is written as ln a, it means its base is e, it's by default sir, right? So now how to convert from one to another, how to convert sir? So if you have a number log of, let's say, a to the base e, you want in terms of base 10, so can we write in terms of base 10 sir? 2.303 log of a to the base 10. This is the conversion factor sir, you should remember. Sir, I told you in most of the value books or question also will be given log values in terms of 10. So how to convert in terms of e sir? Example, most common example now coming, let me discuss about the few values of log. So log values will be given most of the time, but if it is not, you can remember. So 3, at least log 3 is important, and you can further remember also log 4, log 5, log 6, and I am giving you the trick how to calculate. Sir, if I am talking about log of 1 to the base 10, it is 0 sir. Why sir? You can convert exponent, you will understand sir. For your understanding I am writing 1 can be written as 10 power 0, 10 power 0 is 1, so that's why log of 1 to the base 10 is 0. Next is log of 2 to the base 10 is what sir? Is 0.3010, right? Similarly log of 3 to the base 10 is 0.470, you can write. Similarly log of 4 to the base 10, what is this sir? Can we write 2 log of 2 to the base 10? Sir, what is this? 2 into 0.3010, so we got 0.60320. So next is log of 5. Sir, these values you can remember by yourself. This is the trick. You can use these formulas to calculate other values of log. Now my question is how to convert from log base 10 to base e. Sir, my question is, if the question is asking ln 2 means log of 2 to the base e. Now I need to convert into, because I don't know the ln 2 value, so I know log of 2 value, log of 2 to the base 10, but the thing is I need to convert it into because base e to base 10. So how to convert, sir? 2.303. Now you can write log of 2 to the base 10 because I multiplied with 3. This is the conversion factor, 2.303. Now what will be this factor? 2.303 into 0.3010. Now after multiplication 0.693, you will get the answer. Sir, this number now you should remember, because the most common used number is ln2. Most of the time you will use 0.693. This remember, sir, because in chemistry also it will be used, in physics also it will be used. This number, only this number, right? So few things are very repeatedly used. That's why physics become easy, because if you studied one time, it will be helping another time also. So it's becoming easy, sir, in understanding physics. Now rest is mensuration. So I think mensuration we can finish in next video, because video is becoming longer, so we should not make it longer. I understand you people want to learn new things and want to learn in a new way. My image is actually, video is not coming obviously because of editing. I can't record the video at the same time, and there is some limitation in my timetable also, so that's why I'm not able to give more time. But yeah, I'm taking time to make the videos, and that is, I think, more than enough for now from my side. Yeah, over the time I will include the videos also, so that you can have more visibility in my gesture also, because the way I'm teaching, you don't know the language, hand gestures are important, sir, for your understanding. I can understand this, but over the time I'll include these also. Thank you so much for watching these videos, and please like, share and comment. Don't forget to do this, because this will help, this will make me motivated to do to make the videos. And over the time I'll definitely bring new potential content that will make you to the crack NEET and JEE, sir, definitely. Thank you so much. Hope you will enjoy this video. Thank you.